So hi guys. So recently I have returned from a photo shoot and I have met a lot of photographers when I was shooting. But there is something bothering me because when I was shooting, a young photographer approached me and he asked which lens I'm using, and I said I'm using the 10 to 24 millimeter f4, and I have the 90 meter f2, and he just saying, "Wow, maybe you can have a really blurry background." I said, "Well, yeah, but I don't usually shoot everything blurry background or something like that." And he just questioned me like, "Why? Then why would you buy a 19mm f2 if you don't want to shoot blurry background?" I was like, I was speechless. What have photography become? I can agree if some of you may upset after what I'm saying, but I don't think photography is supposed to have like a lot of blurry background or something like that. Well, the reason why I said that because if you want to be a great photographer, I'm not saying that I am, because when I was a freelancer, what I used to do is like I try to buy a really wide aperture lens like the 56mm f1.2, and the first time I bought it, I was like, wow, this is really great. The image quality is great. It's really sharp and it has blurry background and everything like that. Wow. But then again, when I got to the industry of wedding photography, everything become like, it's harder, it's more complicated. What I learned from that is I do not want to abuse the blurry background, because what a blurry background tell us is nothing. It doesn't tell you anything. When you want to put your subject in a scenario, you want to put them in a scene where you can tell everybody a story. But if you cannot tell any story in that pictures, then you have failed to be a photographer. That is why I said that, okay, my backlight just ran out battery. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, when I use the 90mm f2, it's equivalent to 137mm. When I use it, I do not use for portraits only, because I rarely shoot portraits like from up here. I rarely, because it doesn't tell a story unless your model or your talent have a really good face expression. But it doesn't really tell a story if your model or your talent cannot show the talent very well. So it pretty much depends on you. What I usually do is I use 90mm f2, so I ran really far from my talent, and then I shoot my talent and the scenario. So that give me a really close background to the subject from where they are, because of focal length. You can learn that when you get into a pro industry. Professional wedding photographer will train you, talk to you out of your own way. I just want every photographer to be better. I am very flattered because some people make like my work of art, and I really appreciate it. And my English is not very good. I haven't used it like forever. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't misuse what the lens was created for. That's all I want to say. So yeah, that's all I want to say. My name is Dong Mark, and I'll see you in the next episode.